Today, Master. Yes, you're back again with another video. We're back again with another video. I'm going to get into the Trevor Bauer story here. If you haven't heard, Trevor Bauer was I believe, the pitcher for the Dodgers, and he got entangled with a young woman who tried to ruin him, or pretty much she did ruin him, but has been exposed as a liar and a manipulator, as a lot of them are. $51 million. I think that was his contract, or maybe the remaining portion of his contract that he lost due to this scandal of the scandal and the narrative of believe all women. A lot of these scenarios take place because a man's lack of willpower and self-discipline when it comes to sex with a woman. Some things should not be allowed. She tried to play a kink fetish in which she likes to get hit. And her text messages were exposed that she was trying to secure the bag the whole time. But it cost him his contract. The modern American woman, black, white, and other, pretty much they are exuding the exact same behaviors. If you haven't paid attention, you get on TikTok, you get on all these platforms, you see white women, Caucasian, you see a few Latinas here, and a lot of African American women crying and talking about regret, breakup, how they got played, saying the same shit because they do the same shit. And the text message exposed who her friends are. And I did a video before, and I said, you must pay attention to a woman's circle. Her friends tell you who she is. If she hang with hoes, what make you think she's the saint? If she hang with hoes, what makes you think she's the good one out the bunch? They would do anything for money because money is their God. But this is the kicker. This is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah, these women talking about money and dating and 50-50 every single day. But I thought the narrative and what the truth was that the black woman was the most educated. They're independent. They don't need a man. They got all the money, right? So if you got all the money, why do you need a man with money? Let's play common sense game. Let's play a game of common sense. Let's relate it to, let's say, the drug business. If you've seen the movies, you heard the stories, you know some of the dope boys in your area, if you will. If I have all of the let's say the dope, would I be out seeking somebody else with as much dope as I have? If I got all of it? Why would I need somebody else with dope if I already got it? I would probably need somebody with the money or the distribution to get my dope out of my hands. It's a game of common sense. If I have a water supply, why do I need somebody with another water supply? Unless it's a business transaction. See, this is where it gets tricky. So this lets you know that most of the women who speak this type of rhetoric, they're not in it for you or personal. It is business, in a sense. Because I have to ask, for the women that is always talking about money, you notice what they talk about in accordance to which coincide with the money they say they want, and the men they say they want? Dating. They're always talking about these lavish dates, these lavish lifestyle. I want the G-Wagon. I want to go to the Maldives. I want to be able to take a picture where you make your hand into the heart with your hand, and she puts her hand with the heart, and we take a picture and show our friends on Facebook and Instagram that we're in Paris together. There is no talk about the community. There is no talk about fixing the education in which black boys are failing at an alarming rate. And these black boys come from black mothers. You see this? So that's why is it so much focus on money, but no focus on what the money is going to be used for, or the money being used for something beneficial, instead of making you look like an Instagram baddie that you will never be? You have women working everyday jobs, babies by pookies, if for lack of better words, I don't even like using that term, but you got these women with babies by this guy, deadbeat here, deadbeat there, thinking a knight in shining armor is coming to save them. And they're fucking 30 plus. This is the delusional world in which a lot of you men created. The Derek Jacksons of the world. The Steve Harveys of the world. They created this because it was it was profitable for them. So meanwhile, they are living a lavish lifestyle and contradicting everything that they say about relationships. Derek Jackson and Steve Harvey. But they ruined a generation of women with this influence and this rhetoric to now they're at the point of no return. They're willing to do any and everything for money, such as this woman on the right. A woman punching herself or letting a man punch her to play a kink fetish to get money. Versus just being a wholesome woman in which he will marry her and give her everything that the money will buy if it was in her hands. Dumbass. This is where you are. The woman in your gym, the woman across from you in the cubicle in the office. She thinks she's better. She thinks she's better than you. She thinks she's going to get a baller. She's been poisoned. The American woman, the Western woman, has been poisoned with a dream and a lifestyle of decadence that she has not worked for and does not have the drive to work for. She thinks she's just going to get it by manifesting and watching Sierra, dumbass, every day reciting the Sierra prayer. Kayla Nicole, Travis Kelce, fumbling the bag. Now she's speaking to black women who've been dumped by white men. And the black women are in an uproar because a white man is dating a $740 million white woman. This is a fool we're talking about. This is the foolish person. And you see it every day. It's on display every day. And this is why I stated this in a previous video. I said, why do you think women rule social media? Why do you think why do you think you see the same women on social media every day? It's not because they're trying to post content. We'll get into that later. They're patrolling the social media streets to see who is speaking against the bullshit in which they spew out every day. Who's neutralizing the bullshit arguments that they make every day. That is why they spend all this time on social media. It's not for content. You have women chasing a pipe dream because Meta said, hey, you post a lot of bullshit and get your engagement. We're going to pay you $30,000. And you had these women spewing I literally seen a woman in the comments stating what she said is bullshit, but she's doing it for the engagement because Mark Zuckerberg said, if you post bullshit and get people riled up, we're going to pay you $30,000 and haven't even made $40 off of Facebook. Fools. If you want to make money, you want to get rich, a lot of women. That is the go-to strategy from the looks of it. If you want to get rich, appeal to women via lying. Tell them they can have bastard baby after bastard baby, and somebody who makes 8 figures and is only going to be faithful to them is going to come pick them up and take them to the Maldives and love them till they die. This is a fool. Foolish. And you simps and you beta males are always in the comments engaging them in this conversation. This is also what I notice. These women don't respect you. Yet you're hoping and dying and praying because you have the same mindset that they have. You think you're going to talk your way into some pussy by having a somewhat dialogue with them. You don't think they know what they post is bullshit? Some of them believe it, but for the most part, they know they're posting for the engagement because they think they're influencers. They think they're influencers, and they're not. They are influenced via social media, which is why a mother of 2 or 3 with the narrative of having a deadbeat father thinks she's going to get a man who's going to be way better than him. with way more options than the man you had the child with. But he's only going to be faithful to you with another man's kids and told that you claim you hate or dislike. That's why I tell you, man, stop engaging these conversations. Please stop it. Unless you're getting paid for it, unless you've been monetized to have the conversations, stop having them. Stop engaging in the bullshit, and it will change. It will change. But this is what happened. You're playing their game. You don't have them playing your game. That's why you continue to lose. That's why you continue to get played. This is why you continue to get divorce raped. Because you're playing their game and not your own. This woman lied on this man saying all type of things and was called out about it. Let's even look at the Carly Russell situation. You have, if you follow the story, they're trying to give her a year in jail and $18,000 in restitution. And people are fighting, saying she doesn't deserve it. And she has not showed 1 ounce of empathy. No public apology to the communities that were out on the fucking freeway in the woods looking for her. No accountability. Mother lying. And most importantly, the father is sitting back in the middle of the shit, looking weak as hell. And I've said this before, most fathers are weak. Most fathers are weak. That's why they end up in these positions. That's why they end up having to get permission from my wife. That's how they end up in the position. I have to massage. I gotta play my wife again. I'm gonna take over here. So we're gonna go out of town. So when I say I'm gonna go here, then she'll be all right with it. Then shut the fuck up. You're not the man of the house. You have to play pity pat to get permission to go somewhere. I gotta tell me, I gotta take the wife over here. You gonna do this. So when I go out of town, she ain't gonna really say, the fuck out of here with that weak shit. This is where we are in American society. It will crumble. Oh, most definitely it will. And this is when you see it reset, and the weak and the foolish will be eaten first. The weak and the foolish will be eaten first. You need discipline, gentlemen, to where you do not end up throwing a $51 million contract in the toilet because you want to get some ass. She's telling you to punch her in the face, punch her and hit her and do this. And you're saying, okay. Sometimes you have to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm not doing that. I'm not into that. Go find someone else to do it. I got a $51 million contract, which in more cases, and I'm a white man in the Major League Baseball, I can get a replacement. I can get another chick. This is the mindset you must have. Or you will find yourself in the position of Trevor Bauer. But I definitely have to do a part 2 to this, and it will be titled Money is God. We will do a follow-up. But you guys let me know what you think about this video and this whole situation. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.